Morning, I hope everyone's well. At some point soon I will be doing an upbeat, happy update here on the farm, but today is not that day. I've come out to a massacre. Just a warning, this is going to be a film of dead birds, chickens, so if that's not something you want to see, then stop watching now. So yeah, not the best start to the day. Very frustrating. I'm sad for the birds. They were a really nice bunch. Of course they were. But it's always the way, isn't it? They were a really nice bunch of girls. They ran whoever was the head of the pecking order ran that coop beautifully. Their coop was always really tidy and clean. The run was always immaculate. They laid eggs reliably daily. Nice eggs, large eggs. So yeah, just a waste really. I don't think it was a fox. I think it was probably a mink or a stoat or a weasel. Definitely not a badger. There isn't a gap big enough for a badger or a fox. So yeah, a smaller predator, but an efficient one. It's just such a waste. If they ate them, it would still be annoying and sad, but it wouldn't just be a waste. It's just sport. It's just a waste. But it is what it is. The other two runs are fine. The rest of the birds are fine. This must have happened first thing this morning. I have this door set to open earlier because it's all girls. I keep the other runs in till later. The neighbours are half a kilometre away, but they still don't want to be hearing cockerels, and I get that. So I've got blacked out coops, and I keep the birds inside longer in the mornings. But yeah, it's frustrating for anyone. I mean, you work really hard with chickens to keep them alive. It's a battle. It is a battle. And I've been working so hard with this hot weather to keep them alive. So to have got through those days and then flipping loose into this is just so frustrating. So frustrating. But that's how it is really. I've got everything on these coops apart from electricity. I guess that's going to be my next investment, is some electric around the coops. It's quite expensive to set up, which is why I've put it off. But I can't be losing birds like this regularly. I mean, this is the first time it's happened in a year and a half, so I guess I've been quite lucky considering where I am. My main frustration is I was asleep in this room here because I fell asleep on the sofa last night, and the coops are there, what, less than 50 metres away. I didn't hear a thing. And Harry didn't bark either, which is very unusual. He's usually very quick to tell me if something's wrong. Well, maybe he did. I am tired. But sleeping through a Rottweiler bark would be impressive even for me. But yeah, I'm going to go and call the knackermen. I'm a member of the NSFCO, some combination of those letters. And they are they're a not-for-profit farming group that arrange for carcass disposal of farm animals and horses. You still have to pay, obviously, but they have lists of people who are local to you who will come out and collect dead livestock. And that's another expense. You know, this is expensive for me as well, taking any emotion out of it. That's 9 chickens lost. They're £35 each. What's that? 315 quid. Don't check my maths this early. So yeah, a lot of money to replace them as well, especially at the moment. yeah, just really frustrated. I'm glad they had a few days free ranging with the hot weather. Hopefully they enjoyed that. And I'm just sad this is their end, really. They didn't deserve it, but what animal does? Yeah, nothing I can do. Go and clean up. I'm going to go over that coop with a fine tooth comb and see what on earth has happened. The other birds are really quiet today as well, which is... they're not stupid. They know what's going on. Yeah. Oh well. Onwards and upwards and all that. Take care, guys.